Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be watching the Nintendo Direct that starts here in just a couple minutes. We're going to see what all's happening. It's about 40 minutes long. They're focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the first half of 2023. I don't have any huge expectations. Especially, I know a lot of people have been talking about just around the corner is Pokemon Day. So we don't really have anything that we will probably get that's Pokemon related this time around. As for other games, Animal Crossing would be something cool for them to talk about. We don't really have much going on for Animal Crossing at this time. Kirby just recently had gotten that game. Mario Kart, they're doing all of the added courses, so I don't see them doing anything with Mario Kart. Mario Strikers was just recently out, so there's not a lot that they might do with that. So as for their big IPs there, Mario, Kirby, Pokemon, maybe Metroid. Metroid, we just had that game last year or the year before, so I don't really see them doing anything with the Metroid line at this time. I do think we'll get Breath of the Wild 2. What's it called? Tears of the Kingdom. What's it called? Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I think that there will be more information on that, especially since it is set to come out at the first part of this year, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, I think that will be probably a big chunk of it, maybe 5-6 minutes of it out of the 40. Everything else will be kind of smaller little updates, probably a few remastered games. I'm hoping for some old ports. I think ports for older games would be good. I'm not a huge fan of how Nintendo does the virtual consoles. It's just a strange setup for them not to have kind of evolved a way for them to do a save file on them properly. So we will see when that comes about. But it's about to get started here, so we will just get into that. Hopefully lots of good information is coming out. So. Alright, starting with a little warning here, which makes sense. Things that have been being worked on for these past few years. Looks like some Pikmin news first. That seems very Pikmin-esque. So that's good, that's good. It's still so loud. So I've never played an actual Pikmin game. I've only played the, Pokemon Go Pikmin game. I'm familiar with Olimar and the Pikmins, obviously from Super Smash Bros. Might be one that I need to look into and pick up. Oh shit, it's a lot of Pikmin. Ice Pikmin are interesting because they don't seem like they are flower-like. Like, and I know that the other ones have like elements to them. So like the fire and the electric Pikmin. What is this adorable thing? That gives me vibes of Poochie from like Yoshi's Story. I didn't realize that there were so many like fighting aspects to this game. So that's definitely an interesting thing. That's definitely something I might have to pick up this time around. What's happening here at night? (7/21/2023) does not sound like it's in the first half of this year.
I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Hello, Shinya Takahashi.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4. A dog-like creature was spotted. What kinds of things will it show us? Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
This new hero is a real gem. Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Nice.
Lacerist extraordinaire. What now?
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero, and a refined Lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one
I do like
character and
roguelike
battle
games.
wave
They
after
are
wave of enemies.
way more fun than I initially
For
thought
every
they
win,
would be.
You'll earn more heroes and special abilities. Rack up victories with your heroes and set your sights on the final stage. You might also get special in-game outfits as a reward. And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine. That killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
Also
launches
never
on the
played
Nintendo
Xenoblade,
Switch system
so
February 15th.
I'm 2 for 2 right now on games.
Shake
Oh
it,
my
amigo.
gosh.
Move to the beat in a brand new Samba de Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a song. Follow the instructions on screen to pose and dance. But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes. Why not
This is
dance
cool.
with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker?
I loved
Choose
Samba de
show up in
Amigo
style,
originally,
too.
so
Compete online in World Party. Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat and aim for first place. 40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo
Samba de
Switch
Amigo,
this summer.
definitely a cool thing, so I might have to get that one.
Got a passion for fashion?
I sure do not.
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up and express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer. And you're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the latest trends. Give them a like if you dig their style. Or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer. Now it's time for fashion design. Choose from over 1,000 design options. Then add a personal touch.
I obviously have a lot of fashion sense, so
you can get the items other people are wearing by liking them. Mix and match your favorites to create new looks. By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and grow your brand.
I like how pale that girl was.
Fashion? Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
Not something that I'd be interested in.
Delve into these dark worlds. Dracula's Castlevania.
Castlevania?
Paid DLC for the roguelite action platformer Dead Cells. Venture through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself. Wield the Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat. 12 original covers, 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th. Pre-orders begin today on
That one's
Nintendo
exciting.
eShop.
I like that.
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe. Uncover
Tron's
dangerous
getting real
treasures and retrieve
big
what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world.
Information coming out for it lately. So this game, there's like an actual Tron like bike speedway that's getting built.
Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April. Who's there? Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects. With your powers, you can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated, fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Looks interesting.
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
This looks like where Bade is from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, this is Bade's hairstyle, long jacket. Got some upbeat music. That's cool. It looks cool. I like that.
There was a witch and a demon.
This is the one about Cereza, right?
Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza. Seeking the power to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest! I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire.
That's cool.
You'll control both witch and demon at the
Cheshire's
same time.
one of my favorite
Harness
things.
Ceresa's magic and Cheshire's ferocity
And the fact
to
that she
travel
calls
through this
Luca
mysterious
Cheshire
and dangerous forest.
is my favorite thing in the
They'll need to
Bayonetta
work together
series.
in battle as well. Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks. Or stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles. The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
I like that this is kind of like platformy, and I actually really dig the art style.
Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch system March 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Nice.
How was that? Next, please take a look at this.
I don't play Splatoon. Or Splatoon, even. So. They're expanding the city? I do have friends that play it, so I know a little bit about it. Shore Sisters. Inkopolis. Wave 1.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville.
Oh my gosh, I love that he's like a cooked shrimp.
Salmon run. Table turf battle. A show. And amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too. The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests. Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis.
That's interesting.
The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
She's got a dump truck there.
Oh, what's this? Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future.
That's cool. I kind of forgot all about Splatoon in my initial thinking of things, just because I don't play it. So, yeah, that makes sense that they would have information
Many
for that.
people have played Splatoon 3 since its launch. Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Adventure awaits Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. Embark on a new adventure to find 3 magical books and save the mysterious island of Monarch.
This is interesting artwork.
Run.
It gives me kind of like old school Mickey Mouse game, like feel, like platformery.
By unlocking special abilities, you can reach
Kinda
new
like
places and find secret areas. Cross large chasms with boost jump. Ground-pound barriers to open new spaces. And glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality
I like that they
shines
all
through
have
in their
kind of
actions.
goofy little
Up to
things
4
that
pals
happen.
locally can brave the island. Share a hug for extra help. Play leapfrog for larger jumps. Or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Monarch, and you might discover new paths. While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch.
It actually looks good. I love platformers like
Pre-orders
that.
begin today
I'm not
on
very good at
Nintendo
them,
eShop.
but I do love them. So that could be interesting.
More emblems are on the way. New emblems are coming
Fire
to
Emblem
future waves
Engage.
of the Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC. Wave 2 includes Hector, Emblem of Strength. Raise defense and unleash counterattacks. Soren, Emblem
I
of
love
Acumen.
how
Cast
many
magic
characters
spells
there are in
with
Fire
wire.
Emblem and how cool they are, yet there's always like so many that are just Marth and Marth based looking.
Modify the terrain to hinder
So I think that
enemies.
that's so funny.
Wave 3 includes
Crom, Robin.
Crom and Robin, Emblem of Bonds. Overwhelm foes with sword and magic attacks. Veronica, Emblem of Heroes.
I see you.
Summon additional allies to fight for your cause.
I fight for my
Challenge
friends.
newly added missions to recruit these new emblems. And in Wave 4, a new story called Belzenolog will be unlocked.
That was Xenolog.
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out. Assassin.
Not the puppy dog.
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today. Take
I
control
like the artwork
of your
already.
destiny. This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell. When a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds. See the future and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for your journey.
That's super.
Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome.
Chaos looks the most
To which
fun,
destiny do you aspire?
but
Harmony, The Fall of Reverie, launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this June.
nice. That feels like something that I would love watching Spooky play. So.
Octopath Traveler 2
Octopath,
is
I
just
started
around
and
the
it was
corner.
good, and I love these kind of
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo
like,
containing the game's opening
Final
hours will
Fantasy
be available on
Tactics
Nintendo eShop.
esque
New
games.
stories await. Which
The
path
Disgaea,
will you take
the
first?
La Pucelle.
Who will your allies be? And where will your journey
So many
lead
like
you?
good games that
Venture
are
through a
very
brand new
similar
world
to this
in
look.
Octopath Traveler 2, launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th.
I need to
Keep
finish
it
the first
rolling.
one.
Run around and collect oodles of objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
Katamari.
roll in a classroom.
I've never played any. I've played Katamari one time. That was it. Like I was at my cousin's house, and this was one of the games he had, so I played it.
And taking photos with a selfie camera. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition, active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damacy Reroll. Combine the powers of the sun and moon.
I love this like art style where it's pixel but like 3D.
Traverse a breathtaking world. Meet characters from all walks of life.
Ooh, I like that the art in the characters are pixel too. A lot of times they'll use like actual, like just cell shaded drawn or just 2D model faces for it.
August 29th. A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
Definitely gonna get the free demo for that one.
Duke it out in this free-to-play online multiplayer showdown. Form 2 teams of 3 and challenge others to lightning.
These characters are cute.
Air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory from afar. Block areas to gain the advantage. Or knock opponents out of the arena with explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That's cool.
Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth. A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD. Many treasures lie deep within a massive labyrinth. Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters lurk in the shadows.
This is actually cool looking.
A blank map
It reminds me a bit of like the old screensaver
you can progress even further.
For like Windows.
Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them
I like the
roles
artwork.
like the Allied
It's got that
Defenders
fantasy life
or the
artwork
ultra-fast
to it.
Dark Hunter. But be warned, every adventure is
Or
fraught with danger.
Fantasy Life has the artwork
Should
of
you
this.
fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again.
So it's kind of roguelike.
24 newly drawn character illustrations are included.
Newly drawn. So.
Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto-mapping function for smoother exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo Switch June 1st.
That's cool.
Each game in the collection
I do
will
love
also be
Atlas.
available
Atlas.
separately on
They did
Nintendo
Disgaea,
eShop.
they did La Pucelle, I think. So
Pre-orders begin today
I like
on
their
Nintendo eShop.
brand of games.
Get your tactical skills ready.
I loved this
Calling
game.
all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1
Advance
plus 2
Wars
reboot
on,
is only
I
a
think,
couple of months away.
I had it on the
Sammy, and more.
Nintendo DS or
Each one
maybe
filled
the
with powerful
Game Boy
turn-based tactical
Advance.
action.
I think it would have to be Game Boy
Flex your
Advance.
strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own
And I
maps
loved
share them
it.
with
It was
friends.
so fun to play.
Plus, go head-to-head in local and online play. Advance
I'm
Wars
excited
1
for
plus
that.
2 reboot camp
Oh, and that's right after my
Switch,
birthday.
April
Cool.
21st.
That's definitely
Pre-orders begin
I'm gonna
today
get
on
it.
Nintendo eShop.
I was just talking about Kirby.
A new story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game. Magalore, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm
Oh.
between dimensions.
So he's Magalore the Grey now. Magalore epilogue.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump.
Huh.
To regain Magalore's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies. With magic points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced. Improve Magalore's levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore. Up to 4 players on the same system can venture through this mysterious realm together. Can Magolor restore his powers and safely return to his world? You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
That's cool.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop. Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
We hope you're looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
I am.
Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online. Please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch Online is getting
Game Boy games
a
are being
Game
added to
Boy?
Nintendo Switch Online.
nice.
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games
my gosh.
anytime, anywhere, just like you could
This is
back
gonna
in the
be
day.
fun. Again, I wish they would do something
Let's introduce
better
the
with
games that will be available at launch.
their thing. I want
Tetris.
better
Arrange
saves
the
and
falling
things.
Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you. The Legend of
Yes.
Zelda,
Link's Awakening is
DX.
so fun.
Awaken the Windfish to escape Covalent Island. Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch
I
titles.
actually still have this game somewhere. It was one of my
Alone in the Dark,
favorites.
The New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island. Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Destroy the Metroids hiding on planet SR-388. Wario Land 3. Traverse a world that changes between day and night based on your actions. Kirby's Dream Land. Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title. You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters.
Nice.
Up
That's
to
pretty
2
cool.
players can play compatible games together locally or online. More games will be added
Oh
in the
yes, the
future.
Oracle games. I was really hoping that they would be putting those on there. Those are my favorite Legend of Zelda games. And Game Boy Advance. Oh my
Game Boy
gosh,
Advance
yes.
games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Here are the games that you can play at launch. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory.
Oh, that's cool.
WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro
WarioWare
Games.
Inc. is so
Experience the origins
fun.
of the lightning fast micro games.
Okay.
Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles. Mario Kart Super Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a portable system. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture through a zany world and fight with equally zany attacks. The Legend of
Minish
Zelda,
Cap.
the Minish Cap. Shrink to
This,
miniature
I
size
love
and
the
dive
artwork
into
of
a big
this. Like the
adventure.
look, the colors, the
Local
saturation.
and online play is supported for compatible
So
games, and up to 4 players can play together. More games will be added to this library as
The
well.
Amazing Mirror is a good one. Never played Golden Sun.
After
I've
this
heard it's good.
presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership,
Nice.
or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch.
He's magic.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
Cool. I'll need to get those downloaded today.
Please look forward to more information about Nintendo Switch
So we got like
Online
8 minutes
and
left.
Nintendo
So I'm
Switch
assuming it's
Online
all
plus expansion
Tears
packs
of the
in
Kingdom,
future.
right?
Let's see a few more headlines.
Maybe a couple minutes of just random things, and
The
then
original Metroid Prime games remastered on Nintendo Switch.
nice. This looks dope. Ugh. I hated using the ball. Let's go, Mecha Ridley. That actually looks really good for a Nintendo remastering.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye. Visors are the key to your adventure. They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress. Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles, bombs, and more. This remaster adds new dual-stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options.
That's cool.
Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop later today.
I love that they do that.
Will be available in stores
That they
February
launch
22nd.
things day of these. It always makes it seem more real.
Put your master detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve the strange incidents within Kanai Ward, a city ruthlessly controlled by Amaterasu Corporation. You'll investigate these incidents alongside master detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition. These abilities can be shared with Yuma.
So this is post-cognition.
So use them to get closer to cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth. Master Detective Archives
That
Raincoat
looks cool.
launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
I like the concept of it for sure.
Wings of the Heart take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, is coming to Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer. As spirits dwelling within the protagonists, you'll stand up to the Empire across two different eras of war. During your travels, you'll visit various locales and team up with like-minded allies. Battles are fought using cards called Magnus. Your attack power is determined by
I'm
the
never
attributes and
too
combinations of your
huge
cards,
of a
which
like
are randomly
card-based
dealt from the
attack
deck.
game. Like when they did that for Kingdom Hearts, it was the worst Kingdom Hearts game I played. Only because, like, not story-wise, but just like card game aspect-wise. I do not care.
1 and 2 HD Remastered soars onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into your new fantasy life.
I was just talking about Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life is such a fun game.
The life you want in a new Fantasy Life game. While exploring the once thriving island, you'll meet a mysterious girl.
That's rude of you.
Then travel between past and present to make the island your own. Become a woodcutter, angler, cook, blacksmith, paladin, magician, and more. Take on different roles to develop the island. How will you rebuild?
I love that she's just a character from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
After 1,000 years, the restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life Up, the girl who steals time.
I'm excited for that. That will be fun. So spoiler alert, Fantasy Life is in here. I've never played, what is this, Professor Layton game? A New World of Steam. Interesting.
Wave 4 is racing in. Yoshi's Island. A brand new course is zooming into Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Birdo, who originally hit the track in Mario Kart Double Dash, is also being added to Wave 4.
That's cool.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart
That actually
8
seems
Deluxe
like a pretty good wave.
races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
This is very artistic. I love it. Yes. Mega Man Battle Network. One of my favorite ones. Have a nice step. Looks cute. Don't care about baseball. I've always liked the look of the characters from Tales of Symphonia.
Thank you for staying with
So
us.
no Tears of the Kingdom yet?
This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
It's gotta be Tears of the Kingdom, right? This looks good.
Rise, my sons. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her
The blood moon rises once again.
Leave no survivors.
That blood moon is doing more than just rising.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
You're making whole ass cars and airships. That's gonna be good.
Please, lend him your power.
I thought we would get more on it than just like the last couple minutes.
That was The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was definitely a good direct. There are lots of good games coming out, lots of just games. But yeah, hopefully we will get more with Pokemon Day coming up in February for Pokemon news. Hopefully we get some DLC hints, some spin-off games being remastered or brought back out, or a new entry into those would be really awesome. But thank you guys for hanging out and watching this with me. Hope you all have a great day.